this video, I will share 7 truths on how to reach 4,000 watch hours that nobody talks about, or at least very few people. And to prove this to you, did you know that average session watch time is actually one of the most important metrics on YouTube? Many other insights that I wish someone told me before making over $5 million, hiring 50 people, and making videos like this and this with over 1 million views. And on this channel of mine with almost 10,000 subscribers, I learned the first way to increase watch hours and monetize the channel, which is using leveraged authority, which is simply using a famous person in your niche as the character in your intro, parts of your video, your whole video, title, and or thumbnail. Talking about thumbnails, you can download my free thumbnail templates below to create thumbnails like this and this in minutes and leverage authorities in your thumbnails. And that is something that worked really well for me because of many reasons. But a big one is that there is already existing search volume on YouTube and interest for that person, and thus videos with that person in the thumbnail, in the video itself, in the title, especially thumbnail and title. Those videos have a higher viral ceiling than videos about you, right? Unless you're well known. And when you make videos with those people in your title and thumbnail, obviously it's more likely to increase the total views and total watch time. Not just because you get more views, but also what I've noticed is that people are more likely to listen for longer to those famous people as compared to you and me, right? And this is not out of thin air. This is something I saw back in the average percentage viewed stats in my YouTube studio. Which brings me to the second insight I learned after this video of mine got 1 million views. But also this video with only 4,000 views, which is that your comment to view ratio matters more than I thought to increase watch hours. Now, of course, one of the reasons is because people spending more time to write a comment or just read the existing comments on your video, and that will increase your watch time. Also, a higher comment to view ratio will indirectly lead to more total watch hours, because what I have found is that the algorithm gives your video more impressions for a longer period, so your video dies out less quickly. So let me say that again, a small overlooked thing that I did not know before: the algorithm keeps giving impressions if people keep commenting. Now, do I have data to prove this? Well, yes, but I don't think my results so far are statistically significant enough. I mean, I only got around 2 million views on YouTube, so I'm going to leave a pinned comment below where one, you can subscribe to each other if you like their channel, so you can grow together and reach those 1,000 subscribers faster. And second, so you can take part in my experiment where I am testing if an average YouTube video with a very high comment to view ratio can still go viral. So leave a comment below and help each other grow and get monetized this year. Which brings me to the third way to increase watch hours, which is to use your pinned comments, end screens, and or description to link not to a video, but your video in a playlist, because of 2 reasons. First, because people will see at least 4 other videos that they may be interested in instead of videos from competitors. And the second reason is because it increases average session watch time. More about this metric in a bit. But first, a quick tip: also use that playlist link, not your normal video link, wherever you use it, on other social media like I do on Instagram and LinkedIn. And as you can see, you can also then track the views your playlist gets over here or here in your YouTube studio. As you can see, for this playlist of mine, about 5% of total views came from the playlist. Now, is that a lot? You can decide. Is it significant enough just for using a playlist link? Yeah, for sure. Which brings me to the fourth low-hanging fruit way to increase your watch hours, which is to create SEO playlists based on popular long-tail search volume keywords on YouTube, like my good friend Marcus Jones did on his channel. This is so effective because you don't have to create more videos to do this. You simply find out popular search terms on YouTube, for example with this free website that, by the way, is also in that Google Sheet that you can download for free below with 80 other free tools like this, and then use those keywords in your playlist title and description, and then they actually show up on YouTube when someone searches for it. And of course, the bigger your channel gets, the more your channel authority increases, and YouTube will then show your playlist more on the top for those long tail keywords. This brings me to the fifth way to get your 4,000 watch hours faster, which is to create a simple watch hours flywheel by either using an existing or creating a very long form video that ideally has a very high retention rate as well, and using that video to link to in all of your other videos and also other social media channels. And then even a more advanced system there is if you are willing to spend like $50 on Facebook ads, you can even run an experiment to run ads to that video so you can get monetized even faster. But creating this flywheel in and of itself in your organic content, like Iman Gadzhi, who is a great schoolbook example of this flywheel, is very effective. As you can see, his video now sits almost at 10 million views because of it. So my advice, if you don't yet have a 30-minute plus video with a roughly 35% plus average view percentage, approach is to create one and just spend the one-time money on a really good video editor, and also much more time spent on research, scripting, thumbnail title, and so on. So you have an incredible video to link to that is very long, that people watch for a long time, to actually increase your watch hours by a lot with every new video you make. I know it's kind of advanced and it takes more effort, but you can now use that one video everywhere. Also on your channel homepage, Linktree, Instagram bio, everywhere. Now I see this as a high leverage move because it is a video that you create once and that pays you more dividends than probably any other videos will. Which brings me to insight number 6. Consider adding timestamps in your comments and or description to specific interesting parts in your video. And you can find these interesting parts by checking this area in your YouTube studio, or of course moving yourself into the viewer's shoes and adding what you think are the most funny or most insightful or most novel moments in your video. But also, for example, by using this free Chrome extension to get the transcript of your video, adding it into ChatGPT or Claude and asking it for example this prompt, like what are the top 3 timestamps for the below transcripts that if I add them to my YouTube description or comments will likely increase average view duration when people click on them or when people watch those timestamps. Again, I leave a link to that free Google Sheet with over 80 free tools that I use. No affiliate links, no sponsors. I will leave that link below. It's all free. And this brings me to something that I had learned the hard way after uploading over 300 videos in a period of 6 months. Yeah, you heard that right. 300 long form videos in a period of 6 months. And I learned that your average view percentage will drop the more unspecific you are with your videos, titles and thumbnails. Now, what do I mean with that? 2 things. Simply put, create a new channel for every sub niche if you have multiple interests, or at least understand that the more niched and similar your videos on one channel are, the more likely that the people who subscribe to that channel will watch the next video and they then watch longer. Why? Well, look at this example. If you have a channel about Labradors and a channel about Labrador puppies and both have 500 subscribers, and then you upload a video about how to unlearn barking for Labrador puppies on both channels, then on which channel do you think the subscriber will watch longer? I think you understand my point there. But don't believe me, just look at the results of yourself or my results. The data where I did a 6-month experiment. I uploaded 311 videos and this was one of the results. The same video uploaded on the channel with 389 subscribers back then. That video on that channel got 169 views. But on the channel with only 3 subscribers, it got over 1,000 views. And the one big difference? Well, channel A was less niched. I had many more results like this where I've just learned that the more a channel is about one thing only and one very specific thing only, that it does not only increase your watch hours because the subscribers on that channel are for sure interested in your next one, but it also has a flywheel effect for anything the algorithm seems to care about, click-through rate. But one of the best ways to destroy your average view duration and watch hours is by uploading shorts on the same channel. I mean, look what happened to this guy. If you want to know the full story and breakdown behind YouTube Shorts and more clarity to the question if you should upload shorts on the same channel, then watch this video or not. Talk soon.